Little sunshine on the mound as we're ready to go on a Saturday evening, and we're underway with a first pitch inside for ball one. Lefties, plus there's a switch hitter in the lineup tonight. 3-2 pitches down, ball four, so Lance walks the first batter of the evening. He's faking and he gets hit by a pitch, so after a walk, now a hit by pitch. That curveball never moved, and now extra base hits. In his first 300 games. This ball sent to left, pretty well hit. DeZenzo's going to play it, and he won't be able to play it. That's a 3-run home run into the Crawford boxes. So 3 batters in, and the Reds lead this game 3-0. Ellie De La Cruz with home run number 6 to lead the team, and RBIs 26, 27, and 28.
That ball just snuck out of here. That was a changeup down and away. It wasn't an awful pitch or location, just a long, lengthy coverage of Ellie De La Cruz's swing. Got to that pitch on the outside corner, snuck it up over that wall. You could see him staying on that pitch. And Crawford box giving one to the other team.
Hits this ball on the ground. Altuve knocks it down, stays with it, and throws out Lutz. Jose Altuve back on the infield. Hasn't played a lot of second base this year.
Behind for Lance.
That's off the plate for the second walk of the inning. Third free pass. Runner goes again. The pitch is down, ball four. That will be the third walk to go along with a hit batter in this inning. That is up the middle for a base hit. The Reds are going to get another run across. Going first to third is Steer. It's now a 4-0 Cincinnati lead. As Stevenson singles in a run. That's down the line for a fair ball. 1 run will score. Stevenson on the move to third. He'll be held up there. Second and third, still just 1 out in the inning. As Will Benson has his first hit of the season. It's a double down the right field line. And that is going to be the end of the day for Lance McCullers Jr. 8 batters in. And that pitch is up, ball four. That'll be the 4th walk issued for Astros pitching here in the first inning.
The uncomfortable task of getting out of a first inning bases loaded jam, but that's a knock.
That's a knock that'll score 1. They'll hold up the runner at third. Will Benson, they'll go station to station. It's now 6-0 Cincinnati. Matt Mclain, who was hit by a pitch his first time up. And that is a 4-pitch walk. That'll force in the 7th run of the inning. All 7 runs charged to Lance McCullers Jr. And this Saturday night crowd who came here hoping to be entertained, starting to ground ball towards Pena, backhands. Only play he has is to first. They may have been able to get the force at second, but Altuve was racing to beat Matt Mclain there, so he took the out at first. That's going to be a base hit. That'll score 2 more runs. The Reds will put up a 10 spot here in the first. Gavin Lux hits one the other way for a 2 RBI single. It is 10-0 Cincinnati. Swing and a miss. The inning comes to a close, and the fans give a huge ovation after watching
8 starts. He has allowed 5 home runs. The Astros have a tall task in front of them.
Jeremy sends this one into right field. Playable for Will Benson. And he puts it away for the first out.
It's a bold strategy.
Hey, Altuve draws a walk. Astros get the benefit of that call on the edge. On the zone, he is not going to help you out by chasing. He takes this pitch into center field. The Astros have 2 aboard here in the first inning. Well, you can't get them all back at once, but this is not a bad way to start the bottom half. Goes down on strikes here. First strikeout for Singer in the second out of the inning. There's one up the middle, off the glove of Mclain. That will score a run. Altuve crosses the plate. RBI base hit for Yainer Diaz, who has an 8-game hitting streak, is now 10-1. Towards second, Mclain will have to make the play to first. Kind of ate him up a little bit, but he stays with it for the final out of the inning. 14 in the first against the Astros. But you did see it before as Van Wyck picks up a strikeout of Spencer Steer.
How about Logan?
Back-to-back Ks getting Spencer Steer and Tyler Stevenson against Justin Verlander and the Giants in San Fran. This ball hit well to right field. Cam Smith going back. He has room and he puts it away on the warning track. 19 wins have come here at Dyken Park. There's a base hit. Victor Caratini has the Astros' third hit of the game. The Astros have had 4 base runners in their first 7 batters tonight. Now a little slow roller towards short. Flip to second for 1. Jake able to beat the relay throw, so he'll reach on the fielder's choice. Breaks his bat. He's going to have to hustle as De La Cruz has a gun and he throws him out on a double play. Happy Mother's Day early.
Oh, thank you.
3-2 pitch is into the air into right center. So shallow that Jose Altuve is going to move on to the infield and make the play.
During a stretch where you're going to have 15 more straight games.
Into right center field. Friedel has himself a second hit tonight. He's been on base 3 times already as we play here in the 3rd inning. 2 singles and a walk. He's already scored 2 runs.
On the back of my uniform.
Ooh. Unfortunately, we see the uniform turn around and watch this one go into the Crawford boxes. Matt Mclain, who hadn't had an extra base hit since April 18th, when he hit a home run back on April 18th, had no extra base hits his last 16 games. But he has one here, and he makes it a 12-1 game.
Yeah, McLean's been on a pretty rough stretch, but this game, he's capitalizing.
Joe Espada wanted to try and squeeze everything he could out of Logan Van Wyck.
In those 8 outings, he's topped at 27 pitches. They took care of Ellie De La Cruz there in a hurry.
Well, that a little 3-pitch punch.
The Cincinnati Reds and taking pitches early. So if you can get ahead with that first pitch strike, you'll be able to get through it, hopefully.
How about 6 pitches for Bennett Sousa and 2 strikeouts in 2025? We saw it as early as spring training. This one is dying in center. It's going to be a base hit. Oh, Jeremy leads off with a single here in the 3rd inning. That's towards the middle. That'll be down for a hit. Pena had to hold up to make sure that dropped in front of Friedel. Astros now with 5 hits. Brendan Rodgers off the bench.
Going in for a pinch hit in the 3rd inning.
Now Paredes towards the corner and left, and this ball will be a fair ball and off the wall. Pena will score. Rodgers the 3rd, RBI double for Isaac Paredes. And the Astros get their 2nd run of the game. It's now 12-2. A lot of offense tonight. That ball hit to right field, hit pretty well. Benson near the wall, and he will reach up and make a, no, he won't make the catch. Ball in play, 1 run scores. Here comes Paredes to score. Walker with a 2 RBI triple, and it's a 12-4 game. That ball is going to be to 3rd, will score a run. Yiner's going to get an RBI out of it. Makes the play close at first, but he's thrown out by Santiago Espinal for the first out of the inning. It's now 12-5. Yiner's 2nd RBI. On the Christian Walker triple.
Again,
that ball's hit well to left. Does it have enough? It is off the top of the wall. DeZenzo digging for 2. You better get there in a 7-run game. He does with a head-first slide. A rocket off the wall and left. Caratini drives one to right. This ball is gone. What a comeback attempt. The Astros scoring 6 runs in the inning. Still just 1 out in the 3rd. And it's 12-7.
They're halfway there.
They have hit for the cycle in the inning.
More than halfway there. This is incredible.
Harry Francona has come out of the dugout. He may have seen enough from his starter. Brady Singer going 2 1/3 innings. Very similar to your game with the Padres against the Astros back in 2007. Momentum in the Astros dugout right now. That is 7 out of 8 batters to reach here in the 3rd. That ball hit in the air to center, playable for TJ Friedel. Friedel drifts to his left a few steps and puts it away for out number 2. Pena goes after that one and goes down on the changeup to end the inning. But the Astros put up half a dozen runs in the third.
Well, maybe I exaggerated.
That ball in the air to left field. DeZenzo got a good jump on it and has the play for the first out of the fourth. And he got him. So far, Sousa has retired all 4 batters, with 3 of them being strikeouts. That's hit hard into right field for a base hit, so the Reds have their first base runner against the lefty Sousa. Stevenson with a single to right. Into center field, Myers freezes, now comes in a few steps. And Sousa has recorded a solid 4th inning here. Matched their most runs scored in an inning this year. This one towards short, backhanded by De La Cruz, and he gets to show off the arm. Throws a low. 4.35 coming into tonight. And he sees another pitch there go wide. That'll be a second walk allowed by Richardson. Both base runners. Walker, who tripled for the first time as an Astro, hits this ball into center field. TJ Friedel backs up on it, has room. And Walker retired for the second out. Nice play. Yiner, a little tapper. Is anybody going to be able to make the play? No! Yiner Diaz. Another base hit, a little squibber to the right side. On the ground, played to his left by Espinal, and he gets the force at second. DeZenzo bounces into a fielder's choice to end the inning. And earlier this year with the Padres. Towards the middle, that'll be a base hit. Connor Joe has his first hit as a Cincinnati Red as he leads off the 5th inning with a clean single into center field.
Pretty good jump.
And no chance for Caratini. That'll be ball 4, so the first 2 on base here in the 5th inning. Punch shot to the right side. Walker was there. He'll get the force at second. Good play by Christian. Knew he was only going to be able to get 1 out of it. Scott could use a strikeout. There goes Mclain. Pitch is down, no throw. That'll be the second stolen base of the inning. Got him. Went back to the splitter and he strikes out De La Cruz. That's a big out for out number 2. Bit of an extended inning now for Scott as well, as he has issued 2 walks to go along with a hit in the inning here. Ground ball to short. Pena on 2 hops will make the play to first, and the Reds will strand 3 here in the 5th. Taylor Scott works around a hit and a couple of walks. That one's popped up. Ellie De La Cruz, a shortstop out, makes the call and the catch, and there's 1 away. The base is loaded.
Plenty.
Basically won a game. This one has a little flare. Jake's got his new career high. 10-game hitting streak. Jake Myers has never hit in 10 straight games until tonight. Off the plate. That'll be a ball 4. Second straight inning. The Astros have 2 runners on. That ball's into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. In to score comes Jake Myers. Cam Smith got a great read. He'll get to third. Jeremy Pena the RBI single. And the Astros within 4. It's now 12-8. All 3rd strike there. That's out number 2. Runner on the go. And Pena takes second base. A little surprised Pena didn't take second base when...
See it on the plate.
Ground ball towards third. 1 hop for Espinal. His throw in time to get Paredes to end the inning. Sousa was pretty efficient in his inning and 2/3 as he only threw 23 pitches, but that is the 3rd yesterday, but not available today. Runner on the go, and the pitch is a ball, and that's a stolen base. The 3rd stolen base in the last 2 innings. There's a strikeout. Taylor Scott comes back with a K, his second.
Quickest. His average
I'm listening.
Ground ball out here, unassisted by Christian Walker. So that means the average for...
That ball is going to be a base hit to left, and that'll score the 13th run of the game for the Reds. Connor Joe in his first game with Cincinnati has an RBI, but he's also going to be out.
Wow.
Good throw by DeCenzo to get the final out of the inning. But the Reds tack on a run. It's now a 13-8 lead. They weren't comfortable enough. And Walker goes down on 3 pitches here. Ashcraft has 3 outs of the 3 batters he's faced, 2 with strikeouts. That one's down and away, so Yiner having himself a game, had an RBI his first 2 at bats.
Fluent, even rolling the R's.
That's where he played Winter League Baseball this year. Goes down on strikes here. Into center field, coming on Friedel, and that's not going to be caught. In fact, it's knocked down, and Yiner with a good read will get to third as he saw that ball kick away. The Astros continue to rally. Goes down on strikes here. Ashcraft pretty fired up with that strikeout. Strikes out 3 in the inning. We're through 6. Popped up. Paredes will have a play in foul territory. Isak drifts towards the stands and puts it away for the first out. We'll trail it by 5. 62 pitches needed in that first inning. That's a timer violation. That's going to be a strikeout. Matt Mclain. De Cruz sends one to right. Cam Smith moves to his left, and he will put it away on the run and head in towards the Astros dugout with his team down. And he drops in a nasty slider. That's not fair. Starts it at the hitter and drops in right on the edge of the strike zone. Wow. Chopper, even with Pena's speed, he won't be able to outrace that one as it's right near the bag. Spencer Steer steps on first for out number 2. He's also grounded out. He's 1 for 3. Sends this ball on the ground. De La Cruz from deep in the hole fires a bullet to first, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning for the hard-throwing 23-year-old. That's called third strike. Lux goes down for the 2nd time against the lefty tonight on strikes. Has been in 2025 for the Astros. Although there's a base hit into left. DeCenzo's going to hustle over to make sure Espinal doesn't think about going to second. He bobbles it initially, and now Espinal's going to be able to get in. Oh, originally it looked like Zach was going to be able to hold him to a single, but 0-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. Okert has 3 strikeouts tonight, 2 outs in the inning. Ball 4. Putting runners on first and second. That is walk number 9 issued by Astros pitching tonight. Pop up on the infield. Christian Walker in foul territory will put it away for the final out. Called third strike. Paredes goes down looking. He wasn't sure if that was on the edge or not. Looked like
Santillan feels about his slider in a 3-2 count. Continues with the fastball and doesn't get the call.
But at least they've used some of the bullpen arms for the Reds tonight.
They sure have.
As Santillan picks up a strikeout here for out number 2. From the 2 new guys on the corners against left-hand pitching this year. Zach skies that one to right. That's going to be up for a while. Reese Hines is the new right fielder, and he gets under it and makes the play for the final out. 3-2 pitch and a ground ball sharply hit. Paredes goes down to a knee. Isak's throw picked by Christian Walker in the midst of this offensive game. 8 game. That's a base hit. Friedel's on base for the 5th time tonight. 3 hits to go along with 2 walks. There you go.
Oh, TK, did you call it?
There you go.
DP.
In a game with not much to get excited
Sub-2.
about. It's a sub-200 pitch game for the Astros. Caratini skies one to relatively deep right center field, but it's up in the air too high, and it allows Friedel to make the catch. Reese Hines ran a long way to almost run into Friedel, but that's one away. Jake pops it up. First baseman Spencer Steer in foul territory will put it away for out number 2. The Astros down 5 here. And he will with his second walk drawn tonight. So Jeremy Pena will bat for a 6th time. Scored a run. There's a line drive, and Cam was on the move, so Cam's going to score. Jeremy's going to end up with an RBI double. Jeremy now leads the Astros with 19 RBIs, and the Astros back within 4. It's 13-9.
I love it. Just be aggressive. These are your at-bats.
And the 188th pitch from Cincinnati is a winner as Rogers strikes out to end the game. Astros make it interesting after giving up 10 in the top half of the first, but they lose it 13-9 tonight to the Cincinnati Reds to split the first 2 games of this series. Coming up on the Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger will be Kevin Eschenfelder and Brian Bogusevic hosting. Julia Morales will get interviews from Joe Espada as well as in the clubhouse as well. Postgame show starts next.